Ozark Traditions TV. The Ozarks, a land with a rich heritage of hunting and fishing. Join the Traditions team as they keep those old ways alive, and to the next generation, they'll be passing them down.
Sunrise, dew is on the field, birds are singing, welcome back my friend. As I look around at nature's majesty, I thank God that I live in this land of the free. Ozark traditions in the great outdoors, hunting with my family, who could ask for more? Planting seeds of passion like those who've gone before. Ozark traditions in the great outdoors.
Ozark Traditions TV is brought to you by Friendly Firearms, CR, Creative Vinyl Signs and Decor, Jimmy D, Custom Game Calls, Duke Traps, America's Best Trap Value, Radiance, Safety Apparel, and Protect the Harvest.
Thanks for watching Ozark Traditions TV. This week's show is going to take you through a week of hunting with me and Matt, so sit back and enjoy the show.
Hey, welcome back and thanks for joining us here at Ozark Traditions TV. We're back on stand tonight. It's Matt's place. He's letting me hunt because I dropped my bow this morning and he knows something's wrong with it, so he let me hunt tonight. This is a new stand set tonight. It's the first night we've hunted in it, and your first night in a stand is usually your best. We just set them up and left them, and now we're gonna hunt them. So, hey, stay with us, and we'll be right back. Hopefully, with something you want to see. Turkeys are back here. I mean, they're just scratching the leaves like crazy. She got over there and boogered up for, had to be at least 10 minutes, if not a little bit longer. And then she was on it's like she's never heard them before down here. And then I guess she kind of got down there and the wind is just really getting crazy down in this little holler. We was hoping she's going to come back up this fence road, but like I said, she threw her head up and I knew that it was over then, but she wasted a lot of our daylight. Well, I had two pretty good doses come in, and that's the only two we've seen, so I mean we're not going anywhere. We're gonna hang out for a little bit longer, but that's just the way that's kind of where we tried to walk through this morning, was right down there, and I'm sure they got to our boot tracks and they just kind of hung up, and I'm sure they caught me moving a little bit. The sun's shining on us. It's this bad deal, but we're gonna try a little bit more.
Well, folks, here at Ozark Traditions TV, we don't have top of the line stuff, and today our old rattling squeaky tree stands give us away.
I mean, standing here contemplating on what our next move was, Matt goes, "There's a buck." Yeah. And it just so happens that's where we drugged that doe out yesterday, right down to that point, and then drug her up through here. I don't know if he smelled, of course, the blood or all of our boot print marks and stuff like that where we've been there. I'm sure we've left some scent. Tried a few little calls just that, if he could have came up just a little bit, I could have got a shot. I had limbs in my way. I'm not gonna.
We'll be right back with more Ozark Traditions TV after these messages.
Ozark traditions in the great outdoors. Hunting with my family, who could ask for more? Planting seeds of passion like those who've gone before. Ozark traditions in the great outdoors. Ozark traditions in the great outdoors.
That's pretty exciting. It looked like a decent little 6-pointer. I would have definitely ground him into sausage at my house, but we're gonna sit tight just a few more minutes, and he's on his feet. It's about 45 minutes after them does that came through, so we're gonna hang out just a little bit longer.
As you can see, we always have a little bad luck, but our luck is about to change. Good morning and welcome to Ozark Traditions TV. What a difference a day makes. Last night we was out, it was in the low 60s when Matt and I hit the woods. Had a lot of action first time in our set. Called in a little buck with our Jimmy D, and Matt brought him in, stopped him right there 15 yards, and he was a small buck. We still got a week. Gun season starts here Saturday, so we're kind of down to the wire, but Matt let him go, which, that's what he wanted to do today. So today's a different story, but we're going to give this a whirl. She's 27 degrees this morning, the wind's blowing 47. Not a very good combination, but like I said, we're running out of time, and we both took the week off. We're just having a good time hunting, and we're doing more laughing and cutting up than we are hunting. But go with us this morning. We're gonna go sit in a cold spot in the timber down here. So, hey, next time you see us, we'll be in a stand, and hopefully we'll have some activity. Hey, always we thank you for watching Ozark Traditions TV.
Well, we got down here. We got to talking about this is stuff we do and the gigging trips and stuff we go on. And we got talking about our old buddy Don Witt. What kind of a bad luck charm Don Witt is. Well, we got down to the stand, pulling the old Matthews up. Got it about 27 feet high in the air. Down it went. Dang it, Don. Luckily, it's a Matthews. I don't think I even got it dirty. That's how good they are. So just remember, if I shoot and miss today, bow fell out of the tree. Oh yeah, bow for sale. I wouldn't have it any other way. froze out. It is a bad cold down in this hollow. And you know how it is. Deer comes in, you pumped up, you get all excited, you warm up, boy. When the deer's gone, you get cold. It's like 8:30 and we're headed out. I mean, I shot a doe this morning, and I'm pretty sure it's right through the heart. Blood is just everywhere right where she's at, and I don't think she ran very far. We're gonna go over there and get to the spot and start the recovery. And I think Matt said he thought he heard her go down, and I'm pretty sure he probably did, but you just never know. So let's just go have a look. You can see there's our stand set, and she just kind of just came up this little draw, and this is pretty much where she was in a nutshell. She was hit really hard. I mean, you can just see blown out everywhere. Here's what you like to look for. I don't know if you can see them bubbles. They're probably froze already. Yeah, they are froze. That's just a good hit. That means there's oxygen. Ozark Traditions TV will be right back after a word from our sponsors.
At Friendly Firearms, 204 West 2nd Street, downtown Lebanon, we carry pistols, revolvers, shotguns, and rifles, as well as a full line of scopes and ammunition. We also have ammo cans, MREs, military boots, and clothing. Friendly Firearms offers a 60-day layaway on all guns, same as cash. We also handle gun transfers, so come see us at Friendly Firearms. Buy guns, sell guns, trade guns, and win guns. 204 West 2nd Street, downtown Lebanon, inside the Army Surplus. And like us on Facebook.
Probably froze already. Yeah, they are froze. That's just a good hit. That means there's oxygen in air in the blood, so you know it's a good 20-yard shot. So, I mean, she's just spewing. I mean, it's here, and it's here, and she ran it. There's my swacker. It's froze. That's how cold it's down there this morning. But swacker's working really well. Here. Right here. Here's the other part. Good red blood. It's not dark. It doesn't smell like gut. Like I said, I was pretty sure of the head. Still going. Now, you see the leaves, and then there's some more blood. We've only been like 20 yards, it seems like. And Matt's already seen her, and there she is. This will be the exit wound right here. Kind of went through the shoulder, but it'll be a little bit. Shot her right here. I'm sure it probably took her heart out. Oh, sorry, girl. Just always a blessing to know when you do what's right and you make a good hit on a deer.
There's not a sicker feeling in the world, and I've done it, and I'm sure we all have. Make a bad shot, and you either lose it or you find it the next day, you know. But the blood trail you seen, we probably took us 2.5 minutes, and she ran that in 30 seconds. So Swacker, just a good shot, pretty good sized little doe. I'll turn her into sausage and deer sticks. And the bad deal is we are way down in this big old hollow. Luckily I brought my deer cart today, so we're gonna walk all the way back to the truck, get the cart, bring it all the way back down here, and we'll get her cleaned up and dressed up, and we'll take her out, and I'll take her home and hang her in my cooler. But hey, I'm glad you guys got to go with us. Catch us again when we're out in God's country, and thanks for watching Ozark Traditions TV. Whew. Well, we made it back to the truck. It's one of them deals, like your grandpa said, it's uphill both ways, and it is. You'll see coming down here, it's uphill both ways. We're coming back to the truck. We're gonna grab the dolly. That's just the only way we got in. Landowner don't want any, he doesn't want any four-wheelers and stuff, so, and I respect him for letting me come down here and hunt. So I bring my dolly, and it's a bad deal, but for me and Matt and the Ozark Traditions team, it's worth it. We like to hunt and fish, but if people don't let us come, I don't have any place to go, but letting landowners lets me come in. So I'm gonna do my best. I don't ever leave any trash. I don't ever leave a mess. But we're gonna grab the dolly. I got my knife, and we're gonna go make the pilgrimage back down there and pick her up. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and get her tagged out here. Got to notch the days. It's kind of hard to do, and the month. And then I'll get my piece of string out and attach it to her leg, and I have no cell service down in this holler, so as soon as I get back to the truck, we'll call her in. That's what you're supposed to do. So I'm gonna get her hot cut. I'll put this in there and tie her on. Onto the cart we go, and about 3 miles that way is the truck. We'll see you at the truck. We'll be right back after these messages with this week's There I Was.
Animals are a vital part of our American tradition. They're our first friends and lifelong companions. They feed our families and provide us a livelihood. They entertain us, teach us, and challenge us. But those traditions may soon come to an end. Extreme animal rights groups are assaulting our way of life, attacking farmers, banning circuses, outlawing hunting, even trying to stop pet ownership. It's time to fight back. Visit ProtectTheHarvest.com today and see how you can help us preserve the traditional America we love.
Ozark traditions in the great outdoors. Hunting with my family, who could ask for more? Planting seeds of passion like those who've gone before. Ozark traditions in the great outdoors. Ozark traditions in the great outdoors.
All right, welcome back to Ozark Traditions. We made it back to the truck. Shot her this morning around 7:15, something kind of close to that. Got down and recovered her and did that, and it is now like 12. That's how long it's taken us to walk all the way down there, and it's a long way down there. But like I said, that's what the guy said for us to do, so we're going to do it. But hey, we had a good time today, and Matt was running the camera for me, and he actually saw her come in, and it was just really quick. I mean, and that's just the way it's been all season. And that was really about the best we could do to pull this off this morning. And you know, gun season starts Saturday, it's Tuesday, and I haven't had a deer yet, and that's really unusual for me. So We just kind of thought today, well, we just do the best we could, and that's just the way it is for us. It's real and it's reality, and that's just the way we hunt. So, yeah, not a lot of footage, but it was good stuff. Anyway, we got her. We had a good time, and I'll tell you what, go to our Facebook page and give us a shout. If you want to see something on there, let us know what you want to see, or maybe you've got something that you do and you'd like us to come and do it with you. Hey, we'd love to do it. We'd love to put you on the show. So if you got something, hey, give us a shout, and join us next time. We'll be in God's country somewhere, and if you see us, hey, stop us, and we'd like to meet you. Thanks for watching Ozark Traditions TV. On this week's There I Was, we have Aaron Douglas from Lebanon, Missouri.
There I was, second Wednesday of October in the evening. I got to leave the shop a little early. My cousin Ronnie Johnson and his grandson wanted to go on a hunt with me, so got down there, got in my stand, got all organized, and hadn't seen anything for 30 or 45 minutes, and thought I'd get the grunt call out and blow it a few times. Still didn't see anything. And had my snort wheeze with me, and I snort wheezed a few times, and I heard something behind me, and I put my stand facing the field because behind me there was a bluff, and I never thought anything would come up behind me there. And I snort wheezed one more time, and I turn around and look, and I seen this buck here rubbing on a tree, so I snort wheezed one more time. He started my way. Well, when he started my way, I thought I better get ready to shoot him, so I tried to turn around. My safety belt had hung me up. So I started taking my vest off as he started walking towards me, and it kind of took the nerve off of me a little bit. And I got my belt off, and by the time I got my belt off, he was 18 yards. And I pulled back, and I made a shot on him, and I thought it was a good shot, and he turned and ran right back down where he come from. And I got out of my stand, and I checked the arrow, and had good blood, and it was Wednesday night, it's church night and for us. And I called my dad, and I said, Dad, I've shot a deer. And he said, well, why don't you come on back to town to church, and after church we'll go find him. So I went to church, and after we left, we got the flashlights, and we went down there and found the blood trail. And he'd run through a brush pile there, and Dad said, if he's got through this brush pile, I don't know if you've hit him very good. I said, no, there's blood on the other side of this brush pile. And my dad went one way and I went the other, and 5 or 10 minutes later I heard my dad holler and say, hey, I found him down here, and he's got a kicker on him. And I was real excited because he had a kicker on him, because I've always wanted to kill a deer with a kicker. And I got over to him, and he was bigger than I thought he was. And what the bad deal was he went back down that hill. We had to get him out of there. We had to drag him back up that hill, and we got him all loaded up and got him home, showed the family, showed the kids. And I was just thankful the Lord gave me the opportunity to harvest an animal like this. And the next morning I took him to Shane Shockley, J&I Taxiderm. Shane always does my deer, and he does a good job on him. And he's a mainframe 10. He's got a kicker out of the back, one off the side here. And I've never had him officially scored because it just don't matter to me much. So I just never have had him officially scored. But you know, he's a memory to me, and it's one thing money can't buy is memories. And all my kids are hunting now. I've got 3 girls that are hunting. I've got a little boy, and I hope he grows up and wants to hunt with me. And I just appreciate my dad taking me hunting when I was a little boy, and I just love it. And I just want to thank Ozark Tradition for having me on here. I love to show him off, and I'm just appreciative for everything that the Lord's gave me and my family, and able to hunt and stuff.
Maybe someday I can get a nice buck like that. Thanks, Aaron, for bringing him to the show. And if you've got a nice buck mount, go to our Facebook page and send us a message, and maybe we can get him on. As always, we thank you for watching Ozark Traditions TV, and if you see us out sometime in God's country, stop us. We'd like to meet you.
Who could ask for more? Planting seeds of passion like those who've gone before. Ozark Traditions in the great outdoors. Wandering down a riverbank or walking in a field, hand in hand with my kid, it's not about the kill. Ozark Traditions in the great outdoors, hunting with my family, who could ask for more? Planting seeds of passion like those who've gone before. Ozark Traditions in the great outdoors. Ozark traditions in the great outdoors.